Food Fight is made possible by the Oklahoma Natural Gas Energy Efficiency Rebate Program. You can find more inspiration in the kitchen at naturalgascooking.com.
All right, it's time for a food fight. We have the Stilwell Indians. They are up against the Pryor Tigers in a battle of flavor and skills. Coming up next, right here on Food Fight. All right, get ready for a sizzling showdown. This is Food Fight Season 3, and I'm your host, Anna Berry. Today we have two teams competing in the One Gas education and training area. We have the Stilwell Indians and the Pryor Tigers. We have 3 students from each team, and they have to make one entree and one dessert in under 60 minutes.
Earlier, both teams had the opportunity to stock up and strategize by choosing essential ingredients from the pantry and cold storage areas, laying the groundwork for creating their 2 plates. The main course will be shrimp and grits with sautéed spinach. For the dessert round, teams will let their imagination run wild with a vast array of delicious ingredients. The team that impresses the judges with the most mouth-watering and creative dessert will claim victory. With their carts stocked and ready, the teams head back to their stations, eager to showcase their cooking skills. If they're right, they'll have every essential ingredient right at their fingertips, ready to create the game-winning meal.
The teams are prepped and ready to begin this competition. Stilwell, you guys ready? Yeah! Pryor, how about you?
Yeah!
They're ready. Let's put 60 minutes on the clock. It begins now.
So I bring this to boil, I just add them slowly, whisk them in. It's pretty simple. Well,
and it's also the reverse. So high, it's low to high.
Yeah.
High.
Yeah.
Should I
just ask her to fill it up in there for us?
Okay, I don't know where she went though.
She went in there to grab them something super quick.
Okay.
Just give her a sec.
The competition and the stovetops are heating up, but before we crown the winner, let's turn the spotlight to our expert judges. This is one of our judges, Silvana Benice. Nice to see you in person. So happy that you're here. Your first time at Food Fight. Tell us about what got you involved as being a judge here.
It actually reminded me I went to MasterChef show in NA. It's kind of same thing. I love watching Food Fight, and I am happy that I get the opportunity to be the judge.
Yeah, tell us about your culinary career.
Well, I grew up in Morocco. Everybody cooks in home, and family gather together and cook. So that was my first career. And then I want to, when I came first time to United States, I didn't speak English that much, and I used my skills. So I baked cookies and bread and sell them in the farmers market, and started a business called My Moroccan Oven at the Mother Road Market. For 2 years, and then I'm here starting my own business. I opened a restaurant. It's called Notes of Marrakesh, and I'm the chef and the owner. It was the first Moroccan restaurant in town, and we've been only for like 6 months. We were listed as the top 12 restaurant in town. So it's our food is different, and for what Tulsan people usually eat, totally different, and everybody is happy and to bring the taste of Morocco here in town.
That's so great, the first Moroccan restaurant here. So when you see these kids cooking in the kitchen, what advice would you give them when it comes to becoming a professional chef and owning a restaurant like you have?
So to work fast. I was watching them, they're so slow. Just work fast, don't get scared. And then, so you have talent, you're gonna have that in your hands, in your heart. Just do all the love that you have, because that's what really don't really just follow a recipe. If you work for somebody, I will tell you, yes, follow a recipe. You work for yourself, follow the taste of your heart.
All right, this is one of our judges, Angela Evans. Angela, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I've been fortunate enough to cover the fantastic restaurant scene here in Tulsa. I've been writing about it for more than 10 years now, which is kind of crazy to think. So that's a little bit about me. Right now I'm writing for a new publication called The Pickup, which is all of your news for events, culture, and food, of course. So this is actually my second year to do this competition, and it's just always so great to see the kids out here getting their gloved hands dirty and really getting there and cooking up something great. So it's really fun to watch how they use their time and their teamwork and what tasks they choose to do. So it's going to be an interesting competition today.
It is. Well, we're happy to have you back. What are you looking for as a judge today?
So really I'm looking for a dish that's just well composed, something that, I see they're taking a lot of thought and a lot of time to make it look pretty, but it just needs to taste good. So that's really what I'm looking for, and I think what shrimp and grits is on the menu, which is a deceptively easy but difficult dish. So there are a lot of ways that they can kind of go sideways if they're not really watching their recipe. So we'll see how it all turns out.
All right, what about a flavor profile? What do you look for when it comes to flavoring?
Hopefully they add a little bit of spice in there. You want something a little bit more bold from that, but their dessert, it looks like they're doing something very delicate and something very beautiful. So really interested to see the juxtaposition there of flavors. But yeah, give us a little heat, a little flavor, make it bold.
And now, our lead judge, the renowned Chef Taylor Barton, will share a special treat with you, a step-by-step guide on how to recreate today's mouth-watering recipe in the comfort of your own home.
Hi, I'm Chef Taylor Barton, and I'm the lead judge for RSU TV's Food Fight. Today, I'll be showing you what the teams are making, shrimp and grits in under 30 minutes. For the grits, I'm going to combine 2 cups of water and a 1/2 cup of whole milk. We're gonna bring that to boil. While that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the veggies for my shrimp dish. So I've got a clove of elephant garlic, and I'm gonna go ahead and mince that. I'm gonna cut this 1/2 bell pepper and 1/2 onion into the small dice. And now for the bacon. We're going to take 2 strips of bacon and we're going to cut them up into small cubes. Okay, now I'm going to preheat my pan for my shrimp. And in the pan goes my bacon to start rendering. You don't want to go too high on your heat because you're trying to get as much of that bacon fat rendered out as possible. We're gonna use the oil that comes off the bacon to cook our vegetables. All right, my water and milk are ready for my grits. To make sure it doesn't clump, I'm gonna take a whisk and whisk in while I put it into the liquid. Reduce that heat down to a simmer. So once our bacon begins to look crispy on the edges, we're gonna go ahead and add our vegetables to our pot. And we're gonna let that cook for 2 to 3 minutes. We're gonna add our shrimp into our pot. We're gonna add a teaspoon of salt, a pinch of black pepper, and then a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And now we're gonna hit it with our liquid. We have a 1/4 cup of chicken broth and a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And we're gonna let that come together for a few minutes. In the meantime, let's check on our grits and start our spinach. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some lemon zest for my spinach. We're gonna do a teaspoon of olive oil. Into the pan goes some of my leftover chopped onions and some of that garlic. And we're just going to sweat that in the pan for 2 minutes. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter into my grits. And a 1/4 cup of cheddar. We'll hit it with a fat pinch of salt and a small pinch of black pepper. I'm gonna mix that in. I don't want to get my heat too high on these grits because sometimes those grits can fall to the bottom of the pan and start to stick and burn. So our garlic is starting to brown. This is a perfect time to add in our spinach. On top of that, we're gonna do our lemon zest. And let's get ready to plate. I'm gonna start with the base, which is our pourable grits. So I'm gonna go with the spinach around. And now we're gonna come in with the luscious shrimp. And in the middle of the plate, a little bit of spooning of that really, really good looking sauce right on top. And then I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of chopped Italian parsley to give it a little bit of pop on top. And that is how you make shrimp and grits in under 30 minutes. Now let's check back in with the competitors.
You need to measure out the salt as well.
So this is just like the entirety, so like that too.
You need to measure out the salt. The pepper is fine.
This is crisp. Okay, this one.
We got lemon juice, right?
Just okay. We got lemon.
We didn't get lemon juice.
I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay. There might have. Okay, I'll just juice the lemon, guys. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper to taste. Okay. This is easy.
Yeah.
This is finished under cold water. Remove any dirt. Shake off any excess water.
My name's Diane Eubanks, and I'm the Family and Consumer Science teacher at Stilwell High School.
Wonderful. And tell me about your teammates today.
The teammates, we've got a Strawberry Queen contestant over there. We have an FCCLA district officer, and we have a brand new student this year that's just great.
Now, what do you mean by Strawberry Queen?
It's an annual event in Stilwell. Miss Aaliyah Larson is one of the Queen contestants.
Wonderful. And the other student you said is?
He's an FCCLA district officer. He's a Northeast 5 district officer.
Well, besides those great credentials, what else does your team bring into this competition today?
They're just really great kids. They're fun to work with. They're hard workers. They're good at everything they do.
Now, have any of them competed in this before, or is there all the first time?
My boy student has. He competed last year.
Okay, so what did he learn last year that he might do differently or incorporate again this year?
To read your directions carefully.
Well, how did he learn that last year?
The team didn't cut up their chicken, and it was supposed to be cut up.
What advice did you give him this competition?
To be peppy and happy and have a good time.
I'm Janine Clark, and I'm the Family Consumer Science teacher at Pryor High School.
Tell me about your team today.
Well, I have 3 young men that are very zealous in the kitchen. One specializes in desserts, and the other 2 are savory chefs that cook for their families all the time.
Okay, so besides experience, what are they leading with today?
Well, they're leading with, to be real honest, kindness. They are 3 of the kindest gentlemen in our class, and they never raise their voice, and they always talk very softly, and they just have a gentle way about them.
Is there an appointed leader?
Yes, and that would be Jackson Odell.
Okay, and what advice did you give them for this competition today?
To have a good time, and what happens here stays here, and we're just going to have a good outcome no matter what.
How long do you think you will need for the dessert? Should
I
you start
only
now?
really need to plate it. I already got everything chopped up, probably 5 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good.
We forgot our olive oil too. She hates us, guys.
Yeah.
She hates us.
It's okay, guys. Yeah.
Do you have to? What are you doing?
I'm mincing the garlic.
Okay, it's cut up very finely. That's what mince means. Just letting you know. So.
I watched a YouTube video on it once.
All right, everyone, you got 30 minutes left. Halfway through, only 30 minutes. Do you like to cook at home?
Oh yeah, I'm in the
like
kitchen
to
a
cook?
lot. Me and my mom, we like to cook, but my favorite meal to cook is probably fried bread.
And so, do you have any culinary aspirations in your future?
Yeah, since I've been taking Miss Eubanks' food class, I've been really interested in cooking again.
Do you cook at home? Do you come from a culinary family?
Yes, my mother and father all cook together every day.
And what do you like to cook at home?
Arrangement of things, burgers, everything.
And do you have any culinary aspirations for your future?
Not at the moment, but maybe.
Now, do you have any culinary aspirations in your future?
So right now I actually own like my own cupcake business, so I make a bunch of cupcakes and I like designing different things, like making it all look pretty.
Are they small cupcakes? Tell me a little bit about your cupcake business.
So I mainly do fondant. I'm fondant based. I really like fondant. Fondant's like easy for me. Most people wouldn't say that, but like I really like fondant.
Okay, what's it called?
Aaliyah's Cupcakes.
Wonderful. Okay, well, next time bring some. We'll try it. What do you like to cook at home?
I'm a big chicken guy. Love chicken.
Okay, and do you have any culinary aspirations?
Not at the moment, but I guess we'll see.
So my grandmother, she baked a lot with me growing up. She really got me into baking, and she's really been a major push for me to go out and step out of my comfort zone, as in today. So I grew up eating a lot of shortcake, actually, like a ton of shortcake. My grandma, she has we call it like a family recipe that she uses almost every weekend.
Do you have any culinary aspirations in your future?
It's not number one, but it is top 5.
And do you cook at your home with your family?
Yes, I bake a lot, I make dinner a lot, just make random things whenever I want, like lunch or breakfast, but I do make dinner often at my house.
What are you making for dinner tonight? Shrimp and grits? Just 15 minutes, everyone. Only 15 minutes left. All right, just 5 minutes left, everyone. Just 5 minutes.
What was it?
It says wrap.
Make sauce.
Sauce.
Okay, now I need to get some sauce on there.
The sauce
Definitely
is
not
ready
too
when
much
y'all
sauce. Okay, you can set it right here, Dazzy.
All right, there's only 1 minute left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Time is up. Time is up. Time to present your dishes to the judges. All right, it is time for Pryor to present their dishes to the judges first.
Today we have a sauteed shrimp and bell pepper on top of grits with spinach. And for dessert, we have a vanilla cake topped with whipped cream, almonds, a banana with a drizzle.
Alrighty. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, how do you think you guys did today?
I think we did great. We used teamwork very well and to our advantage. We cooked in a timely manner and we cooked very well.
And what were you focusing on today? What dish?
We were focusing on the shrimp, sauteed shrimp. I mainly focused on the bell peppers and onion part, as well as sauteing the shrimp.
And have you cooked with shrimp before?
I have not. This is the first time cooking with shrimp.
So how did you handle cooking with shrimp for the first time today?
For my first attempt, at least, I did very well. I might be a little full of myself, but I tried it. It was pretty good.
I think we did a good job. It was very stressful, but I think we did do a good combination of a lot of aspects.
And what was stressful about it?
The timing, for the most part.
How did you guys work together as a team?
We got a lot of the dishes separated, everything separated between us to do different jobs and get it all done in a timely manner.
And what dish were you focused on?
Mainly the grits, and then towards the end it kind of got to the shrimp.
Now, have you made grits before?
I have not made grits before. It was very different from what I've experienced before, but it was a little bit different, and I think just staying at it and following the soul.
I think we did pretty good. A couple hiccups, but it was mostly pretty smooth. I think overall we did really good.
What were the hiccups?
Mostly the timing, getting everything done at the same time to stay warm, and just getting it all plated and done within an hour.
Now, have you guys worked as a team before?
Yes, a couple times in our culinary class, but never in like a timely manner like this.
Now, what about shrimp or grits? Have you made either of those before?
I've never made either before.
So what do you think about making them?
Grits, it was a bit difficult. I really didn't help out in the shrimp too much, but the grits I did stir, put ingredients in. It was kind of difficult, but just stir every once in a while.
So it was a thrill-a-minute competition, and we were sitting here, right here ringside for all the action, and it was really interesting to see how each team approached it. So Pryor, they did a fantastic job. I think they had a little difficulty with time management there in the end, but hey, it is not easy.
So it was amazing watching them, to be honest, first time for me as this experience, and they weren't working as a team. They were a little bit slow, but the food was served on time, hot, and it was delicious.
The teamwork from the Pryor team, I think they should have been a little bit more organized. Their flavors were awesome. They tasted awesome. Everything tasted so good. But I would like to see a little bit more hitch in their giddy up, so to speak, and a little bit more cleaning and staying organized as they go through their cooking time. Good job, guys.
All right, now it's time for Stilwell to present their dishes to the judges.
Hi judges, today we prepared you a shrimp and grits with sauteed spinach and a berry shortcake.
Alrighty. Love to see it. Thank you guys.
Quick question. Is that supposed to be served cold or hot?
Warm.
Warm.
Okay. Alrighty. I appreciate it, and thank you guys for your dishes.
All right, how do you think you did today?
I think I did pretty good, and with my team, I think we did pretty good.
And what dish were you focused on?
I was focused on the grits.
Had you made grits before?
No, this was my first time.
So how did you approach making grits for the first time today?
I just made sure to watch them and stir them frequently and make sure they didn't like get too thick or anything.
Did you get to taste them?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so we hope it's good.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we did a lot better than I expected us to do.
All right, now you were in it last year, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you approach it differently this year?
So coming into it this year, of course, I knew a little bit of what the setup was going to be like. So I guess that was really comforting just to know kind of where we would be and generally what might be going on.
And what dish were you focused on today?
I was focused on the dessert.
Oh, so what did you make for dessert?
So I made a berry shortcake.
And what was the most challenging part for you today?
Not being in my own kitchen.
Ah, tell me more about that.
I'm very organized at home and at school and anywhere, so I guess just not being able to reach for a certain drawer and know it's in it and know where everything is was the hardest part.
I think I did really good coming into this. I was like kind of nervous, but once we got here, I settled down the nerves and we worked really good as a team.
Yeah, how was that working together? Have you worked together before?
So we're in different things together all the time, and so we have like more experience with each other on a regular day basis.
Wonderful. What dish were you focused on?
The shrimp, making sure it's deshelled and everything and no shells are on it. That's my main focus, and I cooked that a lot at home.
Okay, so you're familiar with shrimp.
So I cooked it actually the other night, so I was really familiar with that.
What was the most challenging part about today?
Probably the cameras. I'm not used to having like the cameras in my face. I'm doing stuff because I would like tend to get like not focused enough to things.
Yes.
So I like focused into what I was cutting.
So both teams, again, they approach things very differently, but I thought that Stilwell, they were like a finely tuned machine. Like each person knew exactly what they were doing, and they really timed it out very well.
Stillwell, they were great. They did a great job. They were super clean. They were very united. They worked as they had a plan, and the hot food was cooked too early and was served cold. I wasn't happy with it, but the dessert was amazing.
All right, Stilwell Indians, I love seeing you guys come back this year. You guys came in strong. We had great organization. We had good communication. You guys were cleaning as you went. I will say, need a little bit more salt in them grits. Other than that, great job.
The judges have taken their last bites and the scores are in. After carefully tallying the points from each expert judge, I've got the official results in hand. All right, the judges tasted, they tallied up their score, and we do have a winner. And the winner today is Stilwell. All right, congratulations, both teams. You guys did great. Stilwell will advance to our semifinal round. Thank you guys so much for watching Food Fight right here on RSU TV. Congratulations.
Food Fight is made possible by the Oklahoma Natural Gas Energy Efficiency Rebate Program. You can find more inspiration in the kitchen at naturalgascooking.com.